And on the mound for Washington in this one, Cade Povich. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone. Late in and at bat.
And we're underway here in the home opener.
Ball.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
No, that's down.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Check swing. He went 1-2. On the ground. Oh, great stop to first. Nicely done for the out.
Batting third, catcher Ryan Jeffers.
So now with one away and a man at second, Ryan Jeffers at the plate.
Ball one. Ball, that's outside.
Washington, D.C. just getting going here. Just missed.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
And ball four, two aboard.
Second baseman Sal Stewart.
Ball, that's inside.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning. Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That's in there, and it's 2-1. That one ripped, but foul. 2 on, 1 out. That's a base hit. Here comes Springer around third. Save!
Everything came together for him. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on.
Eugenio Suarez in the box now. Takes strike one. Line drive, base hit. And they stop him at third, so bases loaded with one away.
He was all over that one. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Called strike right there.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
1-2. Stays alive. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Here is Gleyber Torres.
This at bat might not seem like a huge deal right now, but baseball is a game of moments, and what happens here could change everything.
In the dirt. Runners stay put. That's ball one. 2 on, 2 outs. Good
Ball
take
two.
by Torres. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. On the mound for the Reds, Max Meyer. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the.
Oh, that got him on the mound. Still able to get it there in time. So they get the first out of the inning. Now it's Jose Ramirez.
Ball, that's low.
Just off the outside edge. Ball 2.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Next offering is fouled back. The 2-1. He swings and fouls one off. On the ground to first. Oh, great stop. And very nicely done for the out. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And now it's Luis Garcia. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. And first offering is fouled off. Runner takes off. Ball misses.
No, he
Connected with a stolen base.
Ball, that's inside.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the third and final game of the series. That cuts the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive. Man at second. Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Coming home. In comes the run from second. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. We move ahead to the top of the second now. In now for the Reds, Ezekiel Duran. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Aye. Nope.
Liner, base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
The 0-1, runner on the go.
That's
There's
outside.
a ball.
High leg.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base. One out and a runner at second here at the top of the second. Up the middle. Oh, this is off the second base bag. Done. Around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. At the plate, Spencer Steer. He's 0 for 1.
Aye.
Man at first, one away. Yeah, that's fouled off. Brings it in. 2 down.
Ball. Ball inside.
And a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
All over that one right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
And now here is Sal Stewart. Line shot into the gap, should score at least 1. Springer rounds third, headed for the plate. 1 run across. Relay throw to second, but he's in there easily.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. 2 on, 2 outs.
Nope.
Hey, it's still early in this ball game, but you know this at bat right here could be a big factor in the outcome. Think about it. There's a chance to really blow this thing open
That's ball
right
3.
here.
Just missed. And that'll load the bases.
Take your base.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
And here is Sosa to the plate. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Zach Litt.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
The 0-1.
That ball
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Here's a 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Swing and a pop-up. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in Nationals Park, bottom of the 2nd. Dalen Lyle digging in for the Nationals. Just missed. Sliced hard but foul. That one's in there. And the count 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Here's a 2-2. That one
That's
missed.
ball 3.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
This one in the air, center field. Done. Under it. And there's one away.
Ball, that's out.
No question about this one. It's out of here. He circles the bases. One down. Jacob Young digs in now.
There you go.
Tries to hold up, appeal to first. Nope, he held back. The 1-0. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Batting 8th, second baseman, Nasim Nunez.
Hey!
Inside, just missed.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play. Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing.
Runner takes off, hit on the ground to the right side. Stewart tosses to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Up now for Washington, Dylan Beavers. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Strike one. And that one is lifted in the air. Done. Moving under it. And that is that. Back in Washington, D.C. Now it's the Reds DH, Gleyber Torres.
Well, these Reds doing a good job at the plate with runners on base, and that can be a key difference maker in the game. They put a bunch of runs on the board, thanks in large part to 4 hits with runners in scoring position.
Strike two.
On top of that, they haven't left many guys on base, so they've been efficient getting runners on and finding ways to bring them home.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Now a jump throw. On the money, nice play. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Strike on the inside corner. Littell measures 6 feet 4 inches, 250 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Now he steps off and looks it back to second. One out, the runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Inside, ball 1. Line drive, and this might be trouble. They're waving around Duran. He'll score easily, and they take a 3-run lead.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing.
Man at second.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Swing and a miss. And the count's even at 2.
Well, and those hitters' counts sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Next for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer. Hit hard on the ground to short. In plenty of time to first, and that'll do it. Back here in Nationals Park as we go to the last of the 3rd. Gunnar Henderson digging in for the Nationals.
That's a ball.
There's a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
The 1-2. Got him looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball at the knees.
For the Nationals, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Ball one. Aye.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Here's C.J. Abrams now. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Here goes the runner. Pitch is low.
No, he's in there. Stay.
It's a stolen base. The 1-0. And he can't come up with it. Flips it, and the throw is late. They couldn't overcome the misplay.
Up next, for the Nationals, first baseman, Luis Garcia.
That's a ball. Ball, that's just out.
Two on, one out. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. That one missed.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
On the ground, right side. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. On to the fourth. Here's the Reds catcher, Ryan Jeffers.
Aye.
That clips the corner.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here. They're pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. Leaping, and he brought it back. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away. Here's a big power threat. Eugenio Suarez. He has, as they like to say...
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
That's right. Pitch is in there. That's strike one.
Ball, that pitch is out.
One away with a runner at third. Top half of inning number 4. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Got him. That's shot number 2. Now on the mound for the Nationals, Alec Jacob.
Important job for him to do right now with that runner on third as they try to add on to their lead. Just needs one out to get out of it, so this is a huge matchup in this game right here.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. Right through there for a strike. Back to the mound. He's got it. The throw to first, and that will end the inning. Bottom 4, here's the left fielder, Dalen Lyle. And that misses. And it's 1-0.
You know, these Nationals showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well. Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Fouls one off. 2-2. That's a little bit low. Battling here as he fouls it away. Payoff pitch. Swing and a ground ball. And it gets by him. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And there's a strike. That's a strike.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call. He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Yeah, that skips into dirt. Line drive, base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2. Next to hit for the Nats, Jacob Young. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one is absolutely belted. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Brock Burke gets the ball now.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make some quality pitches.
That one the other way. Can't get to it, and this could score both runs. One run's in. Another comes in to score. It's 5-5. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position. Dylan Beavers getting ready to hit. Trying to bunt his way on. He's safe.
No, he's in there.
With a bunt single.
Nice job picking out a spot to put the bunt down there.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. No throw, safe at second. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. That misses. Ball two. Base hit. One run is in. Another comes in to score. Tries to get back, and he's out. Way too big of a turn, and that's a big-time mistake.
Ball.
Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Ball 2.
That misses. And now 3-0. Right through there for a strike. Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Inside, ball 1.
Right side, hard hit. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. We go to the top of the 5th, and now the designated hitter for the Reds, Gleyber Torres.
Well, these Reds, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
That one misses. 3 balls, no strikes.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Henderson over to first in time. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. Blake Dunn, the next to hit for the Reds. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Man on second, 2 down. The changeup missing, and that is ball 1.
Inside, ball 2.
That one missed.
Ball 3.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike. So runner in scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate, and we're at the top of the 5th. Should be extra bases. Done. Coming home. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Luis Garcia.
Well, these
Inside
Nats doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Double-digit hits, and they've done a great job of avoiding the strikeout. Only one of them so far, which tells you a lot.
1-1 now. Swing and a miss at a slider. Fly ball down the line. And there's one down.
Up next for the Nationals, left fielder, Dalen Lyle.
To the right side, Stewart fires over to first. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along. Two quick outs. Two down, base is empty. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. He's already homered in this game.
Now pitching for
New pitcher for the Reds, Cole Henry.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And a big swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. In now for the Reds, Spencer Steer. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Smoked on the ground to second. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Up next for Cincinnati, catcher
Matt Waldrop on to pitch here.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings. That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
Swings through it for the K. Went back to the knuckleball, and it was worthwhile. Sal Stewart, the next to hit for the Reds. What a stop. The tag, and he's out. Back in Washington, D.C., bottom of the 6th inning, Jacob Young digging in for the Nationals. And first offering is fouled off.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Henry, in his 2nd season, 26 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick in 2020.
Nope, that's off the plate, ball 2.
The 2-2 on the way. This one in the air, center field. Dunn has a beat on it, and there's one down. Foul ball.
No, that's low.
That one finds the corner, and the count 1-2. Got him swinging. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit for the Nats, Dylan Beavers.
Ball 1.
That's ripped into the outfield. And that'll do it. Back here in Nationals Park. In now for the Reds, Eugenio Suarez.
Ball in.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Nope, that's a ball.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. Up the middle.
He's in there.
There's a strike at the knees. Going 1.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The Nats trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. And there's one away. Gleyber Torres up to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. And fouled off.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Takes it in for the out. Runner on the go. This one in the air center field. Young settles under it, and that's the 3rd out. Back in Washington, D.C., set for the last half of the 7th. Gunnar Henderson digging in for the Nationals.
Ball, that's inside.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one ripped right center field. This looks like extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra base.
Now pitching for
Caleb Ferguson taking over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bull.
Base open at first now, and here's the intentional walk. They might be trying to set up the double play with nobody out. First and second, no outs. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
Ball, that's inside.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
The 1-1. Runners on the move. Pitch outside. Throw to third. Too late. Safe. Double steal. Check swing went around. And that's strike 2.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Just missed the inside corner, and it's a full count. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. On to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Up next for the Nationals, first baseman, Louis.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Andres Chaparro. He comes to the plate in a huge spot in this one. Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play. Now in order. Looks like a pinch hitter for the Nationals. Joey Wiemer, a critical at bat in this game for him. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Colin Holderman.
Really tough spot to come into out of the bullpen. Bases loaded with multiple outs to get in a tight ball game. A lot can happen right here.
Gap shot should score at least 2. Carrying well. One runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. Runner around third. The relay, but it's offline. He will score. And the lead is up to 5. One down, runner at third. Keibert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals. Check swing. He held up. And that's ball 1. One away with a runner at third. Here the bottom of the 7th. Ground ball to the right side. And that's just foul. In the air out towards right center. Dunn on his way over and makes the grab. Runner tags from third. He scores on the sac fly. It's 11-5.
For the Nationals, center fielder, Jacob Young.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Struck him out swinging. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. We're at the top of the 8th. In now for the Reds, Blake Dunn. There's a strike. Just missed. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Ball 2.
Grounds one to short. Henderson gets it to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. And there's a hit. And that's a 1-out single. That gets by him. Oh, and he's trying for second. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Hey!
1 out and a runner at second, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one fouled hard the other way. In the air, right field. And this one looks like trouble. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Now a chance for Ryan Jeffers.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Ball. That's inside.
Nunez. Third out, and that ends the frame. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Nasim Nunez. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Sam Moll. On the ground to the left, and that's a fair ball. And a good start to the inning.
Waste no time there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to.
Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Throw to second, and great jump. Splits the plate. That is strike 2. Looks like a pinch hitter for the Nationals. Dylan Cruz. Nice opportunity for him. Runner at second with nobody out. Man at second. That one missing inside.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Nationals.
Back to the top of the order now. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gunnar Henderson.
Ball. That's in.
One out and a runner at second. In the air, left field. Steer under it. And he makes the catch. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Nationals, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone. First and second, 2 down. And here is C.J. Abrams. Tap foul at the plate. That one in there across the letters.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around. He's got 2 outs now ahead in this count, and he can pretty much dictate what's going to happen next.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in Nationals Park. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Sal Stewart. One pitch and 1 out. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Going back on this one. And caught on the warning track. So they're down to their final out. Next for Cincinnati, Lenny Sosa. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. In the air, right field. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Nationals slug their way to a win in this one. 11-5 your final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.